Breaking news, I just found out that a guy that I know has a twin brother, because I was like, oh my god, hey, it's you. And he's like, oh, it's actually, my name's Daniel. And I'm like, oh no, you're a twin, aren't you? Oh no, run away. Hey guys, welcome back to the Great Mental Health Experiment, and today we're going to look at social media. It's this thing that we're all kind of involved in one way or another, whether that's a lot or a little. So looking at those good things and those bad things. So for me, for example, I think social media is really great. You know, you're just a message away from any of your mates. I can know what's going on the other side of the world. But also, yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff, including things like cyberbullying, which is, you know, really horrible. And that was something that our parents didn't have to deal with. So we're actually going to go out into the city and talk to some people and kind of see what their opinions are about social media. What are some things that they can do to make their social media experience more enjoyable? So my mood rating today is probably been kind of, in the 5 again, like kind of just hanging out. I'm interested to hear what people have to say because there's so many different opinions about social media. I don't really know what to expect, really. Mixed emotions for social media at the moment, so I guess to be able to put some more positivity into that would be really nice. I found people, these ones.
Hello.
How often would you say that you guys are using social media?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Recently, like every day, all the time.
Yeah. I found another human. This one.
Yeah.
What would you say your top 3 social media platforms that you use right now?
It'd have to be Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat.
Instagram, Snapchat, and then Facebook.
So I only actually have 2, and that is Snapchat and Facebook.
Like I have Instagram, but like that's about it.
Messenger and like Instagram.
Social media use, there's some good things, there's some bad things. Kind of where do you stand on social media use?
I think like the best part of social media is definitely communication.
But I hate the fact that now that you connect with people through social media, you don't have to see them.
So when I'm talking to my friends, I put down my phone, and I like it when I'm talking to someone, they're looking at me.
It definitely exposes you more to all this negativity that's around also.
Is there anything that you do to kind of make your social media experience more enjoyable?
Things like Instagram, I'm probably just more careful about who I follow and kind of only choose Instagrams that I'm interested in looking at, not just like people sort of showing how cool their life is in your face.
Yeah, I get distracted a lot, especially when I'm studying.
Yeah.
I end up deleting all the apps, then downloading them again.
There's that whole thing where you'll see your friends doing things and you might be home on a Friday night and you'll be like, oh, I feel kind of lonely now, I guess. And that can make you kind of feel isolated, I guess. Hurts your feelings or makes you feel sad, just don't use it.
Don't use it, quote Tom.
We all have different body sizes, and like even though I might not look like this person, I can still like look like someone who I want to be like.
If there's one thing that you could do to change social media for the better, for all the people, all your friends and people who are going through tough times, what would you change?
So you see a lot of people venting, saying they have depression, they have this, they have that, and no one really takes them seriously to an extent. The best change I could see is like not reporting a post, but saying, hey, this person's in trouble, they might need medical help, and like have a system in place with that.
I think it's just like cliche, but we just gotta spread the love, man.
Like if you just bring it out more on your social media, like who you really are, and stop caring about what people think about you, it's really going to help you be comfortable with who you are.
Some advice for those people who are kind of scrolling through and feeling really down about themselves around their body.
We just have to be healthy, and like, because if you're healthy, I reckon when your body is healthy, your brain's healthy, and then like everything, like you'll just feel positive.
You always have to have that friend that like encourages you to be who you are, and that you have to be comfortable in your own skin.
So we've done some interviews and we've met some pretty cool people. Really enjoyed talking to a whole lot of different people. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back home and try some of these things that people have suggested. I have to be honest, guys, I've been feeling really lame. There's been a lot happening in my life at the moment. Really full on. Mental health has been really low, like 2 to 3. With the whole social media thing. But I remember them saying like, oh, if you're feeling bad when you're on social media, like, don't do it. So naturally have been avoiding social media a little bit, just like, I guess maybe it's like a feeling of like when you go on it, you know, you see all these people being really happy about things, and then you're like, I'm here just being miserable. But when I have been on social media, I've been trying to like look at things that make me happy. So I've had a lot of friends tag me in a lot of memes. It's been really good. A lot of good like animal videos, classic. I guess I just wanted to show you that, you know, even though I'm doing this series on mental health and well-being and stuff, you know, like sometimes that doesn't mean that I'm the perfect example of how to be well. Like, I'm not well at the moment, you know. You just gotta surround yourself with some good people and know that you don't have to do this alone. It's been 1 week exactly since we last filmed together. It's been a really, really shitty week. It's been a little bit hard to really, truly focus on the experiment because I've also been trying to like focus on me as well. But like I've noticed a few things around like kind of naturally how I've kind of engaged with social media. I guess there's like this natural thing of wanting to like post up things, like all these cool things that you're doing so everyone thinks that your life's really good. But like if I was doing that, I just feel like I would be lying to everyone. So I guess I just haven't really posted because I was like, oh, I haven't been feeling too great. I took some of Tom's advice actually, and he kind of talked about how like when you're watching people's like Snapchat stories or whatever, and you know you get like that mad FOMO, and you're like, oh, I wish I was doing that. I kind of was like, oh, well, I'm gonna go out and do stuff. Because I remember the girls saying that they were like, yeah, just like love yourself and be happy with yourself, and I really digged that. But it is really hard, like for this week when I was in the mindset of not loving myself, to try and do that. Overall, it's been a really interesting time. Have found there are some really beneficial things surrounding yourself with kind of positive things around in social media, things that make you laugh, not having that FOMO and going out and doing some cool things yourself. So I think overall I would give social media a 2 out of 5 iPhones. I am Beth. This is my coffee. Goodbye.